Hey guys, in this video we're going to have a quick look and a quick comparison to see how far the Pixel products or the Pixel phone has progressed from the original Pixel all the way up to the Pixel 6 Pro. So down here I have the Pixel there and the Pixel 6 Pro. So a little bit of a buffing shine on here. Let's take this out of the case. They're both naked Pixel phones. So the original Pixel, let's change it around here on the left. Here we go. There is the original Pixel phone, launched in 2016. Pixel 6 Pro was launched in 2021, 5 years between them. I mean, look, just look at the build, the design. Straight away, look how far that has come. Pixel 6 Pro, absolutely massive. They both have the aluminium frame. Got a glass back there on the original Pixel. They sort of kept that sort of similar in terms of material, like glass back, aluminium frames. Look at the rails at the side rails, power, and volume rocker there as well. So on the top, obviously you don't get a headphone jack on the Pixel 6 Pro. You don't get them on many phones nowadays. Oh, the original Pixel is a little bit battered there, like you can see. Same Type-C port setup, very similar bottom there, you can see. But obviously the biggest difference you can see is, so unlock this, still having trouble with this stupid fingerprint sensor. Yes, obviously one of the main differences is the display and the big chin and the forehead on the Pixel as well. Visually, the Pixel 6 Pro looks 10 times better now. The Pixel has definitely evolved much better. We have Gorilla Glass 4 on the Pixel and Gorilla Glass Victus on the Pixel 6 Pro as well. In terms of display, we have an AMOLED, and now we have an LTPO AMOLED, 120Hz refresh rate, HDR10 Plus. Absolutely smashes it. To be fair, this holds its own still today. It could be used. I'm considering even giving it to my kid. He's 7. Here, look, have this. It will do you well. We've got a great camera on it as well. Do you know what I mean? It's still usable. We have 1440 display on here and a 1080p display on the original Pixel. Now, in terms of operating system, obviously this is now not officially supported. It's discontinued. This topped out with Android 7 and the Nugget Android, and at the moment Pixel 6 Pro are Android 12. So in terms of chipset power, Google now obviously have their new Google Tensor chip, 5nm chip. On the original Pixel we had the Snapdragon 821. Still to this day can still perform pretty well. Now this is another area where the 6 Pro absolutely dwarfs the original Pixel. The original Pixel actually came with 4 GB of RAM, whereas the 6 Pro now it's 12 GB, absolutely dwarfs it. And in terms of storage as well, we have 128 on the original Pixel, whereas the 6 Pro it can go up to 512 in some models. Now another big thing for me is obviously this fingerprint sensor. Now the one on the Pixel has one on the back, which I definitely prefer than the one on the screen. Oh yeah, I haven't used this for a while, and it is obviously slower now compared to today's phones, but I missed it then. Fairly accurate. But yeah, I do prefer the fingerprint sensor on the back, which we do have on the original Pixel. Now they both have a stereo speaker setup as well, which is good. I mean, for a phone 2016, that was very good as well, a good plus. Now the Pixel have improved dramatically in their battery department, and in the Pixel 6 Pro we have a massive 5003 milliamp battery, whereas the original Pixel was 2770 milliamps. But yeah, Pixel have definitely come a long way now in terms of battery life. So the original Pixel had 18 watt fast charging in 2016, which was really good. 18 watt fast charge. 6 Pro is 30 watts now, but obviously we are seeing other manufacturers with even faster charging speeds. But this, for the Pixel 6 Pro, fast charging 30 watts, but you also have fast wireless charging and reverse wireless charging with the 6 Pro. So the main area of talk is obviously Google were renowned for their cameras. And for quite a while actually, they only made use of one lens, which is the case on this one, in the original Pixel. The main lens on that was 12.3 megapixels with a f.2 aperture, and on the Pixel 6 Pro, the main one on that is a 50 megapixel sensor, but then also you've got your 48 megapixel telephoto, and you have the 12 megapixel ultra wide as well. So a hell of a lot more options in the camera department for the Pixel 6 Pro, which you come to expect anyway. So the video department for the Pixel, the original Pixel, I do believe that it could or can. The back camera was capable, or the rear camera was capable of shooting up to 4K 30 frames per second video stabilization on as well. So 4K 30 video for the Pixel, and on the Pixel 6 Pro 4K 60. And on the front cameras, so the Pixel 6 Pro, that has an 11.1 megapixel selfie camera, and on the original Pixel itself is only 8 megapixel. In terms of video, you can shoot 1080p 30 on the front with that. On the Pixel 6 Pro, you can go all the way to 4K 30. So what I'm going to do now is take a few pictures of these and take a few videos and stuff. I'm going to put them side by side. I'll let you guess which one you think is which, and then I'll let you know which one is which on the video. Let's go. Okay, so we're both at 1080p 30, both holding these handheld. I might be covering the microphone on one of them, don't know. But yeah, 1080p 30 on both of these. So a 2016 phone and a 2021 phone. Video quality, what do you guys think? How far has the Pixel come? So this is the original Pixel on the right. I think still doing a very good job 5 years later against the Pixel 6 Pro. Okay, 4K 30 on the rear on both of these. Pixel 6 Pro and the original Pixel. Trying to keep them as steady and as close as I can. I'm not using my little contraption today. But yeah, obviously the Pixel 6 Pro can shoot at 4K 60, but I'm just demonstrating both shooting formats here, 4K 30, 4K 30, obviously on a phone from 2016 and a phone from 2021. Do like a little tour of my studio, some lights there, shelving there with some of my gadgets, overhead setup. Obviously you can see the 6 Pro's doing a better job there handling the light, which you'd expect, definitely. And here's my rubbish corner, and this is where all the love happens, and my little monitor there. Right, and my main camera. So that was a little bit of a comparison there. What do you think? So that was a quick comparison, a quick look to see how the Pixel range has, how they come. They have come a hell of a long way, obviously in terms of specifications and new features, packed camera features on the Pixel 6 Pro now. But it's not saying, obviously you're not getting the updates anymore on this, the security updates and stuff, so that is one of the risks. But for a phone, still got a decent camera on that compared to the 6 Pro, still handling it very, very well. But yeah, Google Pixel, the original phone, will always go down as a legendary Pixel phone in my eyes. I owned the original Pixel. I did smash it. This is a different Pixel I brought just for the purpose of this video, really, just to see how how far they've come. And Pixel, yes, Pixel 5 let them down a little bit, but they've absolutely smashed it out of the park now with the Pixel 6 Pro. I'm a happy owner and a happy user of the Pixel 6 Pro. Looking forward to the Pixel 7. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Any comments, pop them down below. If you enjoyed this content, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.